Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Fortune Street with me, the Doctor,
me, the boy,
me, the dragon,
and introducing for his first time on his Fortune Street debut.
It is I, the Bard, with very little conception of what to do or where this is going, but I am nevertheless here.
You're of the four of us. You're probably the biggest board games nerd, I'd say. So,
and that's a quite
if you
high
can figure
accolade.
if you can figure out how to actually play 40k. You'll be fine in this.
Yeah.
Yes, because my ability to command Space Marines that are like an inch tall will definitely help me in this game of financial acumen.
Your ability to play oh, my brain's gone.
he's on repeat.
I'm sure that's
stuck on
great, though. I got trapped in brain hell. We're on the Mario Bros board. It's big, but it's actually fairly straightforward.
Yeah,
this split of ways right there is the only split of ways in the whole thing. It's actually a very... I mean, there's obviously a symmetrical one on the other side, but that is it for splits of ways. So it's actually quite a simple board.
Yeah, let's go this way.
But it's just big.
Oh, I was
so the limit is... Was it 18,000?
18,000 indeed.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, what just happened there?
Right.
We had
So,
another
fun fact to the Bard who doesn't know this. Occasionally the Dragon's audio does that. He doesn't hear it, but we hear it, and he sounds like the damned. It doesn't sound like that on the recording, so the audience also has no idea what that sounds like. I will try and simulate it for that one for the audience. Reminder, future Doctor. Because it's awful, and it comes out of nowhere. He does it literally like once every 90 minutes maybe, but it's terrible.
It felt as though like I was hearing from something from the very pit of hell itself.
Yeah.
It's awful. And we all sound like lunatics, because on the recording, like, you hear nothing, and then we all just go, fuck!
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, what's going on here?
Right, which way have you...
Have we all rolled fours?
Oh, shit.
yes.
And unfortunately, you two have taken the two damn properties. Fine, I'm going this way. Oh, I should dial the speed.
Oh, that's like cheating.
Oh, shit-ass, no. The idiot thing. I'm going to change the speed. No, I'm not, because I've already rolled.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can. I'll keep that, I guess. Ooh, 66. Oh, 10 of the most valuable stocks for free. I'll take that.
That's quite good.
Wow.
Actually,
That is quite good. I mean, the most valuable stocks won't be particularly
amazing.
valuable at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it was 140 quid to my net worth.
Yeah.
And look at this, we don't have the stupid birdometer anymore.
Yes. That was a work of art, though. To be fair.
It's in options. Wait, don't let go. Let go.
Okay, you drive.
I'll do it. Hold on. Oh God.
Here's the remote.
Why is that an option?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm being ridiculous. There we go. Options, speed, fast. Alright, no chat. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Wonderful.
I forgot the chat was in.
And as chat is only. How do I? There we go.
Back,
Cool,
okay.
you're on. Roll something else than a 4.
Let's
Roll
go
4.
for 5.
That's a 5.
Hey.
It's not a 4.
Step it up.
5 is in fact greater than 4.
It is.
So they don't.
That's
Where
some
do I wanna
mathematics right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I knew I hired you for a reason, Bard.
mathematical
Sweet
prowess.
running statistical commentary. what I pay you for.
It's an inevitability that at some point I'm going to slip into like an 80s Wall Street guy persona, but just to make you all aware, it is coming and it's not going to be great.
I'm looking forward to it.
I've still not actually seen Wolf of Wall Street.
I've seen the first half of it, but it's like 3 hours long or something, isn't it?
It is
All I
the
know is
Titanic. It is another Leonardo DiCaprio Titanic.
Also
led
not
film.
seen Titanic.
Wow.
Nor have I, actually.
Actually,
You can skip Titanic and you should watch The Wolf of Wall Street.
All I know about the Wolf of Wall Street is Jonah Hill eats a fish, and there's a funny scene of Leonardo DiCaprio trying to get into a car.
It is very funny, but
hurling short.
He's on more lubes than we are.
Into a dartboard.
Oh, that's another thing, Bard, that we didn't tell you about. This is a 7-sided dice.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it because it only has 6 sides, but
It's
you
a
can roll a
paradox.
H on it, which is worth 7.
right, that makes sense.
I think you might be able to roll a double H on this that's worth 8.
To hell with it, let's just stop here.
Well, I mean, you have no choices, so yes.
But
you've got an optician.
Oh, in front of you there as well is a super commission square, which gives you 50% of all transactions
Oh,
that
wow.
happen your next turn. That's quite powerful. Those are only on the
shiny.
biggest boards as well.
What's the dice
Oh,
one?
come on, the fuck bastard! Ugh. I'm making good progress, but I've got fuck all to show for it. So. Oh,
I have loads of stocks.
you know
That's
what?
not-
This is fuck property. This is apparently the way to do it. Just subsist on the benefit sheet way. Just subsist on government handouts. You know.
One
I'll
must
take it.
speculate to accumulate, Doctor. One must
I'm
speculate
not
to accumulate.
speculating though. I'm just being given shit by the man.
Fight the system. Fight the power. Money just
So that
flows
junction
to
you've just
you.
gone past, boy, and the same one on the other side. If you approach them
By direction.
the reverse direction, you can't go down that way.
Oh, so
Okay.
we're just stuck on the outer loop now.
Yeah, basically.
Oh no, so you could until
So
you get
if you were
round to,
where
like,
if you were where the boy is going south, you wouldn't be able to go left. And yes, I
okay.
said south and left at the same time, which is awful.
Those are the 4 cardinal directions, like north, south, left, and right.
I think you
In fairness,
just
I would do that.
nautical
It's pretty
terms,
funny.
like hard to the starboard side
Yeah.
or something.
Port, south, port and starboard, yeah, absolutely.
I can do north and south in my
thank
head
you.
really easily, but I
chances.
can't. I really struggle with east and west and remembering
Yeah,
which one's which.
same. I think there's
I
like
don't know why.
a name
So I've
for
talked
that
about.
for
I
that.
literally talk about like north left is easier for me
Yeah,
than
yeah,
north
yeah.
west. God, I had to fucking think about that. Didn't I?
Yeah.
See my
Maybe
point?
the point, yeah, exactly.
I seem to be losing already, and I'm not quite sure how.
Yeah, it's at this point.
No, you're
there's
not. You're ahead of Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
in terms of
Yoshi's
net worth.
given all his early net worth to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
like
yeah.
your net worth isn't changing because you're buying properties, but so you're losing
Kaleidoscope
cash, but you're
scope.
gaining worth.
That's an expensive kaleidoscope shop.
Maybe they're like designer, like it's a quality product, like handcrafted by the Koopas of the Mushroom
These are not
Kingdom.
just kaleidoscopes. These are
I mean,
M&S
Koopas make barrels and
kaleidoscopes.
kaleidoscopes, presumably. Are they barrel? I don't know. There must be crossover in those two products.
A kaleidoscope the size of a barrel would be impressive.
I was thinking that. Just put your
You
entire.
just get in it. It's like one of those sensory deprivation.
Oh
toys.
wow! Except it's the opposite, right? It's like colors
Sensory
everywhere.
Seriously, like we're slipping into like our 80s Wall Street financial acumen thing. I would in fact buy that for $1.
Yeah.
The first of many times.
I mean,
I'm
if
gonna
it was
say
like
that.
barrel size, that's easily worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
Except it isn't.
I think I'd buy a barrel of almost anything for $1. Actually, no, come to think of it, that's ridiculous.
Have I told about barrels? My actual barrel story on the channel yet, Doctor?
I
You
think
have a barrel
And it's a
story?
great
barrel
one.
story. That's such an oddly specific
Ooh.
one.
So I
Another
in fact
one.
possess a barrel. There was an old whiskey barrel, like a full size one. It weighs about 40 kilos, like in my living room. But
That's
when I
incredible.
bought it, like when I was maneuvering it around trying to get it into my living room, I noticed that like it was making noise. It was sloshing. There was still whiskey inside the barrel that I had purchased.
Oh wow!
So I contacted the distillery and found like, do you have any idea what could be inside this barrel? And like, oh, it could only be this 22-year-old malt whiskey. And I was like, okay, what's the value of a single bottle? They're like, oh, like £200. I was like, paid 30 quid for this barrel. It's like,
Was there enough for a single bottle?
Yeah, so I had to take the barrel down to my parents' house, and we drilled a hole in the bottom of it, and I just drained out almost 2 liters of this delicious whiskey.
Wow!
Holy shit.
That's pretty incredible. Is that what you're drinking now, or
No, that whiskey is long gone.
I am not surprised.
By long gone, you of course mean safe in a vault accumulating worth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I mean long passed through my system in the usual manner.
You're playing a very cautious game here, Bard. I'm curious. You're not buying many shops.
I am not, no.
It may pay off, or it may not.
No, I mean that is there is the nature of things.
The two options.
The fun of binary choice.
One of my favourite pieces of commentary that I've ever heard in any sporting event, there was a Scottish football game where the commentator came on and is like, what do you think about the team's chances today, Fred? And he's like, well, either team could win it, or it could be a draw.
Oh wow.
There was a guy. God, who the fuck was it? There was a guy, like an old, like by old I mean like in the 90s, like football.
Oh, don't say that.
And
Yes.
he always used to like whenever he was like asked questions, like dumb questions in post-match stuff, he'd just give dumb answers, and he was always like, "So, what do you think made you guys win the other day?" He was like, I think what we really did well is that we scored more goals and they scored fewer goals, and that absolutely motivated the team and propelled us to victory."
Football commentators, like the skill in being a good commentator is being able to talk about nothing consistently.
Yeah.
The greatest is when you're watching something like
Big
cricket.
words from a man who's currently commentating and not talking fuck about what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We've got to be careful because that's literally what we're doing here, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Except suppose we're also playing, so that's slightly different.
Oh, yeah,
I'd love
true.
to watch like fucking football commentators trying to do their jobs while also playing professional.
That's
Premier
very
League
I would watch
football.
that. Absolutely, I'd watch
Oh,
that.
that would be great.
Oh, it's a H for me.
It goes
Oh,
up
it
all the way
did
up to 9.
A seven-sided dice, that's just the
That's
mind
shaped
boggles.
like six sides. Yeah,
Exactly.
Even more
As someone who
problematic.
rolls a lot of six-sided dice, this is breaking my brain. Like,
Okay, technically you have 2 dice here, and it's only when you roll it that it kind of settles out of its Schrödinger superposition
I
into
understand.
you either roll the normal dice or the special die. Die? I don't know.
Yeah,
You know what, Doctor? It's occurred to me that we've done the bad thing. Oh, damn it.
Took off our
In
wedding
terms
ring?
of, like, it's going to take us 2 laps to get to 1 trip to the bank.
Yeah, I suppose that's the issue of not going outside. Oh shit, yeah, you're right, ass.
I know.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah, that's worth knowing
Is
then.
that true?
Yeah, you can only gain the suit. So if you take those diagonals that me and the boy took, then yeah, we have to make an entire second lap for me to get the spade and him to get the club at the bottom feet. Bollocks.
Yoshi is powering ahead.
He is.
Like
But I've just been
like a
siphoning money
velociraptor.
off to the boy, so...
I mean, is Yoshi supposed to be a dinosaur? He is,
I think he is a dinosaur, yeah.
I don't know what
sorry.
kind of dinosaur.
I might have been accidentally rolled.
Ah, so that's the roll the dice again square.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I want. Now, do that.
Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, you got another
6,
7.
which is what you would expect to be the best possible result, but yet is not.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, that's an expensive shop as well.
do I
You
want,
do have to stop there.
do I want
This
this?
thing it always asks, do you want to stop? Yes. Do you want to do the thing? Yes or no.
I don't think I want to buy that, although it would
It's like,
be good at
if you land on
phasing-
someone else's shop, it'll be like, do you want to stop here? Oh, you can go back down these ways.
Ah, well.
Okay, well, that's a relief.
That is
Yeah.
a relief, you're right. Does that help me here? Maybe.
No.
No. Let's grab that at least. So I've got 15 stocks in some district. And
Oh,
5
yeah.
That's
Yeah, you're
great.
raking it in with the stock. Right, now. I'm
That's the only
impressed.
reason I'm ahead of you guys at the moment, is just
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
idiot luck. Oh, you rolled the special dice.
Yay.
Right, hold on a sec. Say no and
50%.
reverse it up a sec. I want to see. I've got a theory. Could you go right? Oh, you can.
I
Okay,
can, yeah.
my theory's wrong. Cool.
Ah.
I thought it might only be if you'd stopped there.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the strangest games I have ever played.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I can believe that. Wow, there's a loud silence.
You go, Yoshi, you little dragon bastard.
Oh,
Is he a
yeah.
dragon? Is he a dinosaur? Who can say?
I mean, he does have a form called Super Dragon Yoshi, where he sprouts fiery wings and goes around.
That implies that if he can
delivering
become a
judgment.
dragon, he therefore is not currently a dragon.
Yes, true. But he has been controlled by a dragon at the moment.
Indeed, yeah.
He's
Actually, sorry,
I
I used the
see.
indefinite
Was that-
article.
that
It's
is
the
deliberate.
dragon.
Was that
Yeah,
deliberate
yeah.
on the part of the dragon? Did the
It
dragon
was.
deliberately
It was
select...
back in the day. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I've always been Yoshi. It's always been a thing. But...
Ooh,
Oh,
even
come
more.
money,
on.
please.
Ah,
Well,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
the boy
That is
is
quite
definitely
unfortunate.
like the master of extortion in this.
Well,
game
get an
so
extra
far.
50% on top of that. That's quite
Oh,
good.
well,
okay, because you got the Super Duper commission.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a weird system where it's like 50% of like extra money.
Yeah, it's
like,
50
not,
additional percent, so it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
actually commission. Well, I suppose.
It's not like you're taking
No,
away.
yeah, commission in real life is like it's
Is
the
it,
commission is a
you take
fraction
a
of the
cut,
sale.
isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But this is like you take it, some additional money appears.
Yeah,
and you get it
exactly.
for some baffling
Money
reason.
just appears from the ether.
Yeah.
If only I had that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd buy stocks in real life. It was like, yeah, anytime
Yeah.
someone buys something in John Lewis, you get 50 pence appears on your
Yeah.
desk. I'd take the shit out of that.
Use that to buy a shop.
Yeah. By
Greed,
your
for
own
lack of
John
a better
Lewis.
word, is good.
No, sorry, I didn't give you the right in time, the dragon.
Did you do that for him?
I may have done.
Yeah, I keep doing that. as
You
well.
nearly followed me again.
The speed at which the dragon is traversing the board is just horrifying.
impressed.
Ah,
Shop 6 better.
so that's going to benefit someone.
It's
maybe.
going to
Yeah.
benefit you, Doctor, because you've got stocks everywhere.
Yeah.
No, this is shops. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know,
actually,
but it's
you're
gonna
right.
be the
This is
stocks
going to
that-
benefit me.
Stocks going as well, right?
Oh.
Well, that actually that
works
makes
well
Wario
for
shop
Wario,
bigger.
yeah.
Hey, excellent. That's something, I guess.
And
Also
helps
makes-
me because I have 5 stocks in
Oh.
that district. Because I have some horrific pie octopus at the moment.
It's a horrible image, but yes, that is technically accurate.
Oh, so like even if they're unpurchased, the net value of the shops increases. Well, that's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
But obviously that makes them harder to purchase
Yeah,
because they cost more.
Here we go. Big numbers, no whammy. Wario needs a new set of shoes. I don't know.
What, you're not
does-
having those
shoes-
sweet green,
I
like
know.
pointy wizard shoes.
He needs
you're
a
wearing.
sweet set of mustache combs.
Yeah. I know he's. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He needs some cosmetics. He needs
So
his
you
makeup.
say you say the dragon is motoring on the board. You're only 2 places behind him in terms of
Oh
distance
yeah, that's
back
true.
to the
Actually.
bank.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, don't
I'll
forget
take it.
that the Doctor and I both took a shortcut.
Yeah, well, I mean in terms of space back to the bank with all the suits, which obviously we don't have yet.
Yeah,
but
well, yeah.
I can buy stocks here anyway.
Which you
'Cause I
will
need more
surely
stock.
do.
I need stocks at the moment. Really, is what I need.
You need $1, do
This
you?
is what I need. Yeah, we were going the same both.
Great minds.
Oh, you.
It took me a second to twig on there, but yes, you do in fact need the
Oh
dollar.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
29 quid.
Stop buying things and like my. Oh no, I get
Yeah,
money.
do
I love
things.
it.
I bought
I love it when I
bought
get
a-
money.
Yeah, this
bought
is
a
how
donut from
confidence
you.
works.
Right, just so you know, Bard, this is what you want to avoid. When it says buy this shop for 5 times its shop value, 99 times out of 100, you do not want to do this.
To be fair, this is the Doctor's classic power play, and it's
Yeah.
magnificent.
Yeah, and it never ever works out. There's a reason why we played this game 13 times and I have won 1.
You lunatics have played this game 13 times.
It does
many,
well.
many times.
It does really well. Like, everyone always enjoys watching it. It's fun to record, and it's a really easy edit. I don't have to do anything. I just have to sit here and cut it every 20 minutes. It's easy.
Right.
No.
Excellent.
Though in fairness, the Lego stuff with you is also an incredibly easy edit, to the point where I don't even do it. I get the sprite to do it instead.
That makes it even easier when you
Well,
you
she
make
does it because
someone else do the
she
work.
likes watching them. Like, she loves watching those things. I'm like, well, if you love watching them so much, you could edit them. But she does. So
Oh,
This is-
a whole
yeah.
$29.
now I think something
yeah.
fascinating is going to happen here. For those who haven't realised, the background has been scrolling through the first level of Mario Bros. And
yeah.
he's just got to the end. And I'm
What's gonna
curious to
happen
see what
next?
happens. Is it going to loop, or are we going to go into the underground level?
The old manananana.
Yeah. Speaking of classic tunes, I was listening to the the Matrix car chase, the like soundtrack to that, which is so good.
The car
wouldn't
chase,
know that
the,
off the
the
top of my head,
second
but-
one?
And the second one, yeah.
Oh, the whole...
It's like
that-
I can't remember how it goes. But it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some
also
would
the
say
song
only
Club to
worthwhile
Death.
that-
That's it. Club to Death, right?
No, I thought that was the dung 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 dung.
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, we're underground, lads!
Oh, it happened. Well
Wild.
predicted.
I don't want to buy that shop.
Yeah, that's the expensive disc.
And I've got 37 quid at the moment. I don't want to sell any of my ludicrous amount of stocks
Oh,
at
yeah.
this stage.
Please
Some
sell those stocks.
would say that that's the only good scene of the second Matrix film, is that car chase sequence.
Well, the whole freeway scene is bloody good.
Yeah,
It's very good.
Right, I like the second Matrix.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's not quite as good as the first one, but it's a very good sequel.
Yeah, it's got
It annoys me when people are like,
years.
I hate the Matrix sequels. It's like, don't lump Revolutions in with Reloaded.
Yeah. No, totally.
Apart from those weird ghost hacker thing, I don't know what they were supposed to be.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Ghost dudes that can go through walls. They're not great.
Yeah.
Not to
I don't know,
continue-
it's
That was a
like-
bit weird.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Not to
that.
continually draw the conversation back to Sean Connery, but like apparently he was offered the role of the architect in the Matrix.
That would have. Yeah, I could have seen that.
Who is it who even does it? In my head, because in my head it's Donald Sutherland, but it's not. It's just a man who looks like Donald Sutherland.
It strikes me as the guy who plays John Hammond. And
Yeah,
not.
that
Yeah,
would
it
also
it
work.
could be not David Attenborough, Richard
Attenborough, yeah, that's it.
Oh no,
I don't think it's Richard Attenborough. Surely not.
No.
no, he's
But
too
he
kind of.
reminds me.
handsome.
He reminds
Was
me
he
of Richard
not
Attenborough.
dead by that? Oh no, he wasn't dead. He was still alive then.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
What on earth is happening?
Oh yeah,
So the dragon went to
he
sleep,
went to
so all
sleep.
his shops are closed.
Yeah.
Would you say he was a sleeping dragon?
Oh.
Go tickle him.
What?
Why would you tickle a sleeping dragon?
Don't never tickle a sleeping dragon is the motto of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Is
Oh.
Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus.
You speak
Never tickle a
Latin
sleep-
now.
Oh, that's amazing.
I wouldn't say I speak Latin. I just say I
well,
remember
they
what
pay
that is.
44
Technically,
times
me
the
and the dragon we learned Latin together at school.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And we
Mr.
mostly
Neil,
what we
yeah.
learned is Caecilius est in horta.
yeah, it's good old-
exactly. Ancilla grumio delectas.
I was going to say
Don't put
that
up,
legendary
kids.
phrase.
Yeah.
The benefits of a classical education.
I think it was also one of my favourite moments of school was when the doctor in his Latin exam drew just like a picture of a dinosaur in place of.
It asked me like it asked me like a tent. So basically, we did a GCSE Latin compressed into a year during A level because basically you had to do something in. Actually, no, what? I don't know why the dragon did this. I wanted to do it because I needed a skill for my Duke of Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm going to learn Latin, and like they offered it as like a lunchtime thing. I'm selling all my stocks at this point because I bought a thing. But yeah, like I was like, hey, I'll do it, and then the exam came at the same time as our like actual real A level exams. I was like, I ain't gonna put that much effort into this. I only had to say I did it. I don't need a decent score in the GCSE thing. And then one of the things was like, so in fucking Agrippina in Syria or whatever the fuck the text was called. What's the meaning of this paragraph? And like, full page, 15 marks. I was like, I'll be honest, I did not read the text, so I drew a picture of a dinosaur.
Outstanding.
and I still got a D.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What did you do for the rest of it? Was the drawing of the dinosaur alone impressive enough to earn you marks? Or?
Yeah, I mean, how good was the
I
dinosaur?
think I did.
Did it answer the question?
I think we had 4 exams for Latin or something.
Yeah, there was definitely it was surprisingly hard. Yeah.
But it's one of the weird things of like, because unlike other languages, with Latin we only ever learned one-way translation, so we only learned how to translate Latin into English, never actually how to like translate shit into Latin, because when the fuck's that ever going to come up?
Right.
Apart from once for my dad when he was doing his PhD. He had to write. He wrote a letter to the Vatican asking for church records they had, because that was what he was doing his PhD in, and the Vatican wrote back in Latin, and then he had to. His communication with them had to be in Latin.
Is he a theologian?
No, a medieval historian, but worked specific.
Did you say an evil historian?
Medieval. But no, his thesis was specifically on ecclesiastical stuff.
Speaking of like ecclesiastical and medieval history, I know I'm very 10 years late to the party on this. I recently discovered the game Crusader Kings 2 because it was free.
Just as Crusader Kings 3 has come out.
Yeah, well, I think that's the reason it's free on Steam, is they're trying to promote the subsequent game, which I believe is Crusader Kings 3.
It's good, isn't it?
It's a very complex game. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun.
Is it the one that's basically like what's it called?
Civ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's punishingly difficult.
What?
Civ.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not really like The Sims.
It's exceptionally difficult. I remember, I raised an army to invade the neighbouring territory while simultaneously marrying.
That's the word, yeah.
But while simultaneously marrying some Norwegian princess. But my nobles didn't like her, and while I was away on campaign, she shacked up with one of my nobles, had a bastard by him, and then launched a rebellion against me, the ungrateful bitch.
this game is way more in depth than I had imagined.
Yeah,
you can have
you just occasionally get nuked by Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, exactly.
So I launched the attack of my neighbour, was routed in the field despite having a superior force. And then I returned home to find that my bride had taken up arms against me.
Rough.
Yeah, it was a
That's